Hello ladies and gentlemen, Rapid Chess here. I want to show you this recent game by Hikaru against Levon in one of the Grand Chess Tour Rapids. Levon had a pretty bad day. Hikaru didn't play as well. He lost 2 out of 3 but won this last game against Levon. So let's see the game. I recently liked Levon's game. I wasn't big his fan throughout his career, but I think he's playing now very logically. He liked this positional style, and now he has it, I think. And Hikaru played his typical tactical game, with this small attacks, small threats. He creates one advantage and then another advantage, and it sums up in really winning tactic. So Levon plays c4. He tried a lot of e4s recently, but he's still, I think, more closed opening specialist. Knight f6, allowing white play d4 and transpose to some kind of Nimzo Indian defense. But knight c3. So knight c3 is, the idea is to allow e4, where in closed openings you are normally not allowed to play e4. So and black plays e5. Again, if you play d4, then e5 is not allowed basically, but in this move order, so you can try this e5. And it's more classical. So knight f6, knight c6, typical Kasparov-Karpov game, and e4. So this is more recent. A lot of g3 games and e3. I personally prefer to play e3, but this move order is more popular right now and played by, I think, Magnus lost against Abdusatorov in the World Rapids. So white gains a lot of space, but they give up a lot of dark squares, so that's what Hikaru uses. Bishop b4, bishop c5 is an alternative. Bishop b4 is kind of more my move. I play a lot of these exchanges, trading bishop to a knight. I find it pretty good trade for black, but a lot of people don't like it. d6 and a5. So you're preparing a loft for your bishop to hide it on a7, and also white is not in time. It's not that easy to advance on the queen side. Bishop c5. After king castle, so you want to move your bishop. It doesn't affect this knight anymore. And knight to d2. So this basically was Levon's home prep. I think it was at some point a novelty. I saw people playing like knight e1 because you don't want to block this dark square bishop. Bishop e3 is also an option, but so Levon prepared this move. Knight d4. Hikaru captured and played knight to d7. So this is very cool actually, that in this position all of you guys will play castles and fight against this trade, or play some h6 at least, yeah, but Hikaru just sees that he controls the center at this point. d4 is not possible, you cannot open up the game, so he has time to maneuver the pieces. That's actually very strong, I think. Knight d7, knight f8. King g1 is closed because after c4 it's not possible because of this absolute pin. He goes back, queen e1, bishop d7. Not really sure about this move, but okay, let's see what's going on further. And knight to e6. So black gives up this pawn, but I think Hikaru was pretty happy that he developed his pieces almost perfectly. He is the first to play f5. He has this d4 square for his knight, and he's pretty happy with what's going on. So he played knight to d4, again not castling, and finally he plays the castling move. So engine says that the evaluation is zeros, but I think I take black here. I just like this development, and he has very clear plan to start offense in the center, and definitely he thinks how to play against this king, because when you have this Italian bishop on a7, it kind of really strong against the king, so I think Hikaru wouldn't take a draw here. f5, b4, and Hikaru takes here, and after takes back he plays excellent move b5, so using this knight to win a tempo. Yeah, he wants to break up this these pawns in the queen side, yeah, so that extra pawn is not counted at all. So he has to take. Engine says actually that knight c3 was the best move, yeah, but this looks really dull. Yeah, the pawns are weak, black got his pawn back, and I really don't see how white is like engine starts to show like small minus for black here. Of course you don't want to just give up a pawn like this, so he took, attacked the rook, so white has to play rook g1, and knight to e6. So Hikaru is really strong with this, you know, attacking the pieces left and right. Yeah, just I'd play some developing move, yeah, but Hikaru just finds that it's the best way to, you know, go to attack straight away. Bishop e3, which is the engine move, and Hikaru took, and again the engine move, pawn takes. So Aronian is defending quite well, even though his position looks really bad. I mean, the king is bad, this rook is terrible, but these pawns at least they kind of limit this knight on e6, which is excellent knight. But anyways, you cannot defend everything. So attacking the knight, b3, and the bishop to d3. So now again, engine somehow defends all this, but for human point of view it's terrible. Yeah, this pawn is attacked, so he plays bishop f3 and knight to g5. Again, two pieces attacking this center pawn, and already I think white is pretty much lost. Queen d2 and knight takes on d2. So if you take here, then it's not a royal fork but also a mate in one. So very nice played by Hikaru, and this is actually a blunder. Engine suggests that he should have taken here and played bishop queen b5, winning this knight probably, because if knight moves I don't know, to a4, then it's mate in 2. Yeah. So Hikaru didn't spot it straight away, even though he had a lot of time. He played queen f5, and after knight takes, then he finally spotted taking here, and the game ended because after white takes, then it's mate in 2, back rank mates, and black one wins. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.